All right, let's start with graphing negative 4x plus 3. Remember when we graph, we always start at this number on the y-axis, this axis. So I'm going to go to 3. Okay, then this is my rise over run. So I'm going to make that into a fraction. That's negative 4 over 1. So I'm going to rise negative 4, that's down 4, run 1. I can even do it again to make the line neater, but you can just go ahead and sketch the line. Okay, find the slope of the line that passes through 4, negative 1, and negative 2, 3. So always this is point number 1, the x value, x1, and the y value, y1. This is x2, y2. So now y2 minus y1. So y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1. Let's do the math. This double negative becomes a plus, so this becomes 3 plus 1, that's 4. Negative 2 minus 4, that's 2 negatives, 4 more negatives, that's negative 6. Okay, now 2 things I notice. Positive divided by negative is a negative. Okay, this is going to be a negative fraction. And I also notice that both 4 and 6 are divisible by 2. So I'm going to go ahead and divide, and I get negative 2/3. If I'm solving this equation, here's the x. I want to get it by itself. Right now the x is being divided by 5, and then this negative 7 is being added. We always deal with addition and subtraction first, so I'm going to get rid of the 7 first. Okay, that leaves me over here with x over 5 still, right? That doesn't change. Only thing I'm changing is right here. So this is 3 negatives and 7 positives. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm left with 4 positives. This is x divided by 5, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply by 5 to get x by itself. Okay, I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to come down here. This is y equals mx plus b. So my b is 0. My rise over run is 1 over 4. And my line looks just like this. Let's come to this last one. This one's our longest. So find the equation of the line. Now remember, if I want an equation, what I want is y equals mx plus b. So I want 2 pieces of information. I want the m and the b. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the m. I'm going to use this same strategy I used here. So I'm going to write x1, y1, x2, y2. I'm going to use this same formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So here's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This becomes plus, this is 9 over negative 1 minus 2, that's 1 negative, 2 more negatives, that's 3 negatives. I notice this divides evenly. 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So my slope is negative 3. The only thing I still need to find is the y-intercept. So what I do is I take my y equals mx plus b, I plug in what I know. So this is my m right here. So I'm going to plug that in for m. And then I plug in one of these x and y values. Doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to choose this one. You could choose this one. Do you? Okay, but my y value is 6, so I'm going to plug that in right below the y, equals m times x plus b. This is negative times negative is positive. 3 times 1 is 3. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Why? Because I'm trying to get b by itself. I get 3 equals b, positive 3. And here's my answer.